Namaskar. Welcome to Kunli Consult once again. Today we will discuss a topic which often a lot of people struggle to find the answer to. And many astrologers also do not know how this is happening. And this is about when in your horoscope a planet is either in the sign of exaltation or debilation. But many times we find or we think that the sign of exaltation or debilation is not working. So, how does this? The reason why it seems to be working or not working, in most cases, people say, why is it not working? Is because a planet in your horoscope can have a sign of exaltation or debilation in two ways. And this is something which many astrologers mess up. One is by the sign that we all are aware. For example, Jupiter is in this exaltation if it is in the sign of Cancer. So, if in your horoscope or our horoscope, Jupiter is in the sign of exaltation, normally we think that Jupiter will deliver as an exalted planet. And therefore, all the significations of Jupiter would happen as per the exaltation sign. Many astrologers also do this, try to view this in the same way. However, we find that it does not happen that way. And then we struggle to find out why is the reason, and we try to attribute various reasons to it, that probably the sign is weak or it is aspected by some other planets and so on and so forth. But please understand that any planet can be in the sign of exaltation by the house or by the sign. By the sign, we have just talked about. It is also by the house. So if Jupiter is in the fourth house of your horoscope, then also it acts as a in the sign of exaltation, irrespective of whatever the sign is there in the fourth house of your house. Irrespective of the sign of the fourth house, if Jupiter is placed in the fourth house of your horoscope, it will also behave as an exaltation. So, how do you differentiate and how, therefore, the results are? So, get this basic principle correct. A planet in the sign of exaltation or debilation by the house number will give you its result for the entire life. So if Jupiter is in your fourth house, it will behave as an exalted Jupiter in your entire life, irrespective of whatever sign your fourth house is. But if Jupiter is in the sign of Cancer, then it will behave as an exalted Jupiter only when that sign gets activated, or when Jupiter gets activated, or Moon gets activated. There is no other way or no other time period when Jupiter will behave as an exalted planet in your horoscope if it the Cancer sign, Jupiter placed in Cancer sign, is not in the fourth house. So this is the basic principle that one needs to understand. That if a planet is in the sign of exaltation or debilation in the house-wise, number-wise, then it acts like that for the whole life. If it is only sign-wise, then it acts only during its dasha, or whatever the sign which gets activated during that dasha. So let's take one example to understand this. Suppose you are Libra ascendant, Tula Lagna. and Jupiter is placed in its, in the house number 10, which is your Cancer sign. So for Tula Lagna, Cancer sign is on the 10th house. If Jupiter is placed there, it is an exalted sign of Jupiter, but Jupiter will give its result of exaltation only and only during the time when Cancer sign is active, that is Dasha of Moon or Dasha of Jupiter. However, 10th house for Jupiter is always a sign of debilation. So entire life, other than the Jupiter Mahadasha and Chandra Mahadasha, Jupiter is going to give you extremely negative results. And this is the basic difference that we tend to forget, and we view it only from the sign, and therefore the results do not correlate. So a planet in the house with either of these signs of debilation, exaltation, moon trikon gives an effect of that in the entire life. Whereas when it is in the Rashi-wise debilation or exaltation of trikon, it only acts whenever that house or that planet which owns that house, or Jupiter, or the planet itself, which is in this sign, gets activated. And this is a very important difference to understand. And I specifically chose this Jupiter position 10th house for Lagna, because you will see that for Tula Lagna, Jupiter placed in 10th house of Cancer is Rashi wise, sign wise exalted, but house wise debilitated. So it acts in a very negative way entire life, except during the dasha of Jupiter or Moon, when it suddenly becomes very, very positive. I hope you have understood this basic mistake which is made while looking at the planets in the various houses in the horoscope when they are in these special positions. Do subscribe to my channel to continuously get updated on the various videos that I put forward. Follow me on the Telegram and Twitter, where I am more regular, where it is possible to give small updates rather than make long videos, which is on specific topics only in YouTube. Thank you and namaskar.